and we ain't never got to box again. Well, well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel, it's just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological. And he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice. But it's lonely at the top to Just to feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't wanna talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats would tell lies, then they hide the truth. Wide beyond views, you lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah, yo. You know the deal. JusDueBoxing, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box to the left. In the closet, that's my stuff. Yes, if I bought it, say, don't touch.
Don't touch. Keep carrying that mess, that's fine. Could you walk and talk at the same time? And it is my name that is on that mess. So remove your bag so I can call you a cab.
I'm standing in the yard, see, and he's telling me how I'm such a fool. He's talking me out. I will never ever.
That shit's gonna always be funny. What's good, everybody? What's good with the family, man? Late night cook, man. Late night cook. Late night cook, man. Good Saturday, man. Good Saturday. I had a feeling that fight card wasn't gonna last. That main event wasn't gonna last too long. I just knew it wasn't. I knew it. Haney ain't stand a chance against no Williams or Peter. It was dead man walking the minute he signed that contract. Let me say what's up to the family on this late Saturday, man, going into Sunday. God's self, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling? Miss JusDueBoxing, my baby girl. Salute to the queen. How you feeling, baby girl? I'm here. It's late, but I'm here. My apologies, man. I had a good day, I would say. I had a good day. Dub, right side, what's good with it, Dub? How you feeling, man? Salute to Dub, man. Appreciate you in the Cash App as well for the B-Day. Let me give Dub.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your JusDueBoxing.
Salute to Dub, right side. Much love and appreciation, family. Mike Biggs, boxing, what's good, my bro? How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. Johnny Q, my bro, what's happening with it? And Jones, what's good, bro? How y'all bros feeling? Mr. West, salute to the queen. How you feeling today? Or tonight, shall I say? How you feeling tonight? Yo, for real, yo, yo, John. Yeah, the crazy part is, yo, like the chick that was on the one right before the last one, she thought she was killing it. She was pointing and everything. Like, Beyonce rolling over her bed right now. You know what I'm saying? Messing that, butchering that good song up like that. You know what I'm saying? But what's good with y'all, man, on this late night? I'ma just briefly, I already know y'all know the main event. You know, Williams Zepeda, man, he decided to not fight Shakur, to fight Jaime Arboleda. But ain't nobody gonna call him out like that because they know he ain't expected to be one of the kings of the division. So he gonna kind of get the slide under the radar. But I'm here to call him out. That dude turned down Shakur to fight a way lesser opposition. He clearly don't want no smoke. Don't nobody bring up Williams Zepeda and Shakur to me again. I don't want to hear it. That dude ain't want no smoke, and we see exactly why. He want people he could beat up on. That's gonna stand right there and let him beat him up. Edgar Chavez, what's good with it, Brody? Jersey in the building. What's good, fam? Yeah, I know I'm way later than usual, y'all, but you know what? I said, you know what? We're going to still come have a conversation today, man. Got a few things to chop it up on, man. We're going to touch on Teofimo. You know, he's picking Loma. Said, can't nobody beat Loma because they ain't Teofimo. So he feel like he the only dude to beat Loma. He feel like Loma going to beat Dev. I'm going to play that little clip. He called my boy Shakur Groupie. Haney was rooting for Ryan Garcia. But the kicker is, you know, you can root for who you want. The kicker is why he said he was rooting for Ryan Garcia, because he want to make the biggest fights possible in boxing. So you're telling me that Haney and Ryan Garcia is a bigger fight than Haney versus Tank Davis? I think not. I think not. I definitely think not. Zach B, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling? Appreciate you pulling up. Josh, what's good with it, family? What's good with it? How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through on this late night. So we're gonna play, you know, I keep some clips. And I wanted to touch on Tony Harrison too. I had a little news clip from him. Tony Harrison, he opened up a gym in Detroit for the kids, man. I think that's dope. Stuff like that don't get spoke on enough. I know everybody want to talk about how he looked last time he was in the ring, but I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? He a winner in life. He beat the odds. He was a champion. You know what I mean? He had a successful career at the end of the day. He beat one of the best fighters, pound for pound fighters that we got in boxing, Jamel Charlo. So, you know, he definitely don't have nothing to hang his head on in terms of a career. And I think it's dope that he opened up a gym, you know what I mean, in the city of Detroit to get back to the place where he from. Like, he just a dope dude, yo. I'm telling you, boxing, these dudes in boxing really dope dudes, man. They use boxing as an outlet to get them further along, change their lives, and then they try to help change other people's lives. Tony Harrison what he doing is an example of paying it forward. You get what I'm saying? That's paying it forward when you just giving back, not because you have to, because you want to. See what I'm saying? Now I tell you, them Harrison brothers, man, him and his brother LJ, they're some solid dudes. Facts, guys. So he's a real dude for that. Harrison, yeah, that type of money, I would do that, or YMCA or Boys Girls Club. Right, I'm gonna play the clip for you, Josh. It's a little news clip. I hope they don't copyright me for this news clip, but I'm gonna play it because I think it's dope. And again, they just don't get talked on enough. Then we're gonna get into the other stuff, man. It's just a little late night cook because I love boxing, and people don't think I should miss a day. So I'm here.
But the road
I'm here to talk with my family. I had a hell of a day earlier, man. I had a good trip out of Dave and Buster's, man. It was a good family outing, man. That's why I ain't come on at my normal time. I was out and about, y'all. I barely ever go anywhere, but I went out today, enjoyed myself a bit with the kids and the fam. And it was a good one. But this is the little clip with Tony Harrison, man. And this is what it's about. This is dope, yeah. This is dope, man. He could easily just fade off into the sunset, keep his money, and go about his business. But nope, here he is, paying it forward like a real one.
Boxer is determined to turn his gym into a community center, but the road to rebuild what was once an abandoned building on the city's northwest side has not been easy.
CBS's News Detroit's Lauren Winfrey brings us the story from Puritan Street and Indiana Avenue.
Tony says when you walk around Puritan on the city's northwest side, you may not see much. That's why he's designing a gym that draws people in and gets kids off the street.
A decorated boxer.
At 5 years old, my mom put me in boxing, and I never turned back from it.
Dedicated to Detroit.
Because nobody will put money in our area.
Boxing champ Tony Superbad Harrison is not only determined to put Detroit boxing back on the map, he also wants to leave his mark on the city too.
I think this is bro.
He's referring to his boxing gym, Superbad Fitness on Puritan in Indiana. He says he wanted to invest in an area starved for resources.
There's nothing up and down Puritan. It's literally nothing, but you see kids all day running outside, running up and down the street.
Harrison bought the building back in 2015 and has since rehabbed most of it, despite 3 different contractors taking off with money and failing to complete work on the building's roof.
Now check
Harrison
this out,
says it's
man.
been a frustrating feat, but he isn't deterred.
We've actually progressed, to be honest. You know, we definitely progressed. I probably got like half of the building done already. But there's, like I said, the third guy that was fixing it just never came back.
Costing Harrison nearly $100,000 in money lost for services that weren't rendered. Still, he says he
see that?
Nearly $100,000 in money lost for services that
the third guy that was fixing it just never came back.
Costing Harrison nearly $100,000 in money lost for services that weren't rendered.
$100K.
Still, he says he's committed to Detroit, his gym, and bringing boxing back to the city.
In the 80s and 90s, it was Detroit. It was no other place but Detroit. My whole dream was just to bring good boxing back to Detroit, so that's why I never left.
Reporting on the city's northwest side, Lauren Winfrey, CBS News, Detroit.
Man, so again, man, not only did he, you know, he wanted to turn his gym into a community center for these kids back in Detroit where he felt like there's nothing that. This dude also took a $100K hit in the process. Somebody he paid and had working on the building just stopped showing up. And that's a law. He lost $100K in services. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. That ain't nothing to just sneeze at. Like, you get what I'm saying? He could have easily got frustrated and said the hell with this situation, the kids, whatever, or just been frustrated as a whole with the loss and use that as a reason not to push forward with the project. But like a real one, like a real man, the hell with being a real ninja. You know what I mean? Being a real man, I think this is dope. And again, just stuff like this don't get talked about enough. But you know, they talk about you get in trouble, you doing something wrong, you'll be front and center. You know what I'm saying? Or you'll be in everybody's title. You know what I'm saying? But when you do something like this, it kind of go by the wayside and go under the radar. And I just wanted to, you know, situations like this give me an opportunity to stay true to my name and, you know, get the fighters, continue to get them their just due for things outside of boxing. Like I said, man, my support be set up different. It's bigger than the win or loss in the ring for me. You get what I'm saying? And this is reasons why you support fighters like Tony Harrison, win, lose, or draw, because at the end of the day, none of us are perfect. But when you out here doing something like this, that's going to directly result into probably saving people's lives when you really look at the grand scheme of things. Like, you getting kids off the street and giving them a place where they could come train and do something productive and get them a opportunity. And then with you being around and facilitating the whole thing, man, you give a lot of people more motivation to go ahead and try to do something other than, you know what I mean, the norm. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's dope. I hope everything work out for him, because I think he could have a real big impact, not just on Detroit, but on boxing as a whole. And I know that'll put a smile on his face. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, he had a hell of a career, so he don't got nothing to hang his hat about. No losses that he took. You know what I'm saying? He never went out there and just got beat by no bum. So, get what I'm saying? Tony Harrison, a real one, man. And it's stuff like this that make me continue to be able to support a dude even after retirement. You get what I'm saying? D-Man, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Appreciate you pulling up for this late night cook. Just wanted to give Tony Harrison a little bit of credit, man, for his hand in trying to make Detroit a better spot for them kids, man. And I think that's what it's all about at the end of the day, paying it forward, man. And it's good to see that he don't treat boxing like it owe him something, man. He's treating it like you know what I mean? He still owe boxing when he don't. In reality, he don't. He could just be selfish like a lot of other people and just fade off into the sunset, take his money and go. But nah, yet and still, he decided to pour some money back into his own community, Detroit, where he could really make an impact. And I think that's dope. I think people like that need to be saluted, man, and supported. You know what I'm saying? Saluted and supported. So I just wanted to give him his just due for that, because I think that's a dope move right there, man. It's a dope move. It's a dope move. And we're going to get into some other stuff. But, yeah, I definitely wanted to shine a little light and talk about that. Like, again, man, Tony Harrison is a real champion in and outside the ring, man. He continues to display that without throwing a single punch. You get what I'm saying? I think that's what makes that dope. So, man, much respect to Tony Harrison, man, for just doing something that he didn't have to do and giving back to the kids when he didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he took $100,000 loss on somebody that was helping him fix the building, and they just stopped doing it. Like, I think that's crazy, bro. I think that's wild, and it's a little bogus, you know what I'm saying, for him to take that kind of hit. But it's even more dope to see that he didn't let that deter him. Like, he just talked about it like, never mind. Like, he got, half the building done. He's still pushing forward. So again, man, that's dope, man. It's dope for the kids. It's dope for boxing. And I hope, in the near future, man, when his gym and community center get brought up, in a good light, after he able to make some, make an impact, get things done, get things shaking and moving the way he want to. I think it'd be good for the sport. Definitely good for the sport. Salute to the fam in the building on this late night. I know it's late, y'all. We're going to cook for a little bit, though. Found a few things that have caught my attention I wanted to talk about. And I'll pull up this clip with Teofimo. He picking his winner out of Haney and Lomachenko. I'll let y'all hear what he said. Look at him. Anytime somebody got one of them little dad hats on, a little damn golfer hat with that damn Monopoly Man mustache he got.
Okay, you sparred Devin Haney. You beat Lomachenko. Bob Arum just told me they might fight each other. Who wins that one, in your opinion?
Yeah, I know it, man. I know how this business goes, man. Lomachenko.
Why?
Why? Because they're not Teofimo.
No one beats Loma?
No one beats Loma.
Except you.
Nobody beats Lomachenko. Nobody. I mean, I've been in the ring with the man. He's smart.
Yeah, you knew the minute you seen that the damn brim on his hat, he was about to get into some BS, yo. You knew from the minute the hat said go, yo. The hat from the minute, yo. The brim on the hat said go. Say he about to start off with some wild shit. He just gonna get right into some wild shit. And they can't beat Lomachenko because they're not Teofimo. His dude you think Salido beat him first, goofy? Like, what you missed that one? Or did you still think he was undefeated like he said the other time? He still look at himself like he undefeated. Did you think he was going in there against an undefeated guy? Or did you not see him lose to that journeyman that roughed him up, hit him with about 15 little blows and beat him? Hell, you ain't see that one? Well, I'm here to remind you that happened. So he beat him first. So if you really want to be technical, you beat Lomachenko. It ain't as great as it would have been had you beat him if he was undefeated. I'm going to just say that. I'm going to just throw that out there. You still beat him, and I picked you to beat him. But, again, this dude's still living off a damn Lomachenko win.
Okay, you sparred Devin Haney. You beat Lomachenko. Bob Arum just told me they might fight each other.
What is that? What you got around his neck?
Yeah,
is that a chain?
I know how this business goes, man. Lomachenko.
Why?
Facts, Mike.
Why? Because they're not Teofimo.
They're not Teofimo.
No one beats Loma?
No one beats Loma.
Except you.
Nobody beats Lomachenko.
Yeah, Johnny.
Nobody. I mean, I've been in the ring with the man. He's smart. He has so many different tactics that I never even thought of that is possible. And I absorbed it. I mean, I picked it up right away. I started adapting. I mean, in that fight, you can see that we both dip at the same time. You know, it just started to be, we were.
Yeah. Y'all, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, y'all did dip at one point at the same time in the fight. I do remember that. But I'm going to just say this. All I know is if Lomachenko would have started fighting from round 1 all the way to the end, we'll be having a much different conversation today. We'll be having a much different conversation because as it stood, when you were your most successful is when Loma wasn't firing back. When Loma actually started throwing double-digit punches around, you were losing consecutive rounds in a row, round after round after round after round after round, bro. I remember the fight very clearly. You picked it up towards the end, maybe the 11th to 12th. We closed it out strong and caught Loma with something good at the, toward the end of the fight, the tail end of the fight. But other than that, once he picked it up and started fighting you back, bro, he was picking you apart. He was picking you apart. You're talking about all these tactics, and I absorbed them. Yeah, you only absorbed them for about 5 rounds, the 5-6 rounds that he fought back. Other than that, you know what I mean? You was getting beat up, man. You was getting beat up when he was fighting you back. I don't care what you say, bro. You was getting your ass lit up, and Lomachenko was putting paws on your ass. He turned up in that second half of the fight, bro.
I started adapting. I mean, in that fight, you can see that we both dip at the same time. It just started to be, we were in sync after that. And I think that just catching a lot of things that this guy has. He has dirty tactics, he has clean tactics. Overall, he has the experience, and I don't think any of them are ready for that.
I don't think any of them are ready for that. He do sound like a hater. C-thrower, salute, fan. Appreciate you pulling up. Y'all smash the like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Appreciate y'all stopping throwing this late night cook, man. But yeah, I just had to play that, and that's his pick. He picking Haney to beat Loma. Haney to lose to Loma. He picking Loma to win. And he said the reasons why. He said because they ain't Teofimo Lopez, and he got all these tactics that he didn't even know was possible. And he absorbed them, all this stuff like that. Yeah, let's see if you absorb all them tactics Josh Taylor got, because you absorb all them dirty tactics Josh Taylor got, you're going to be coming up out of there June 10th with a loss, buddy boy. So you better focus up. Stop talking about Haney and sound like you hating, because you already, this was before he lashed out about y'all that he could keep the black fighters thing. So again, it's no surprise that he's picking against Haney. You know what I'm saying? A guy that he could have been fought if he really wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't want to. Dig what I'm saying? So here he is picking against him right on cue. He think nobody could beat Loma. I wonder what he gonna say if Dad pull this off. Dad beat Loma up. What he gonna say then? He says, so you just don't. Facts, D-man. Schizo Paul, salute family. Appreciate you stopping through. I know I'm way later than I normally am, yo. I was out with the fam, y'all. So y'all have to pardon me. But we back to regular scheduled programming. And we're going to have this little late night cook. I just seen a few things that was worth talking about. He said that ran from dead right. Ain't want no kind of issues. Ain't want no kind of issues with Devin Haney. That's why he hoping. That's why he's sitting up hoping that Loma do it for him, so he ain't got to worry about it. So he could be like, I told you these guys wasn't all that. I told you what I'm gonna fight him for. It's a waste of time. I can see it right now. Eric Black, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Appreciate you pulling up. Salute to the fam in the building on the late night, man. Y'all smash the like button for your boy. We gonna cook for a little bit, man. But yeah, I thought this was funny, y'all. I thought this was funny. You know what I'm saying? You can pick who you want to pick, right? But I think it'd be some deep-rooted hate in some of these dudes' picks. I don't think they be picking off of what they truly seeing in the ring. I think they be picking off of what they hope is going to happen. You get what I'm saying? And what he hope is that Loma beat Devin Haney. Fizzle, what's good with it? Appreciate you pulling up, Brody. Salute to you. Appreciate y'all family pulling up on the late night, man. But yeah, Zach. So again, you can have your opinion. You can pick who you want. But it's some deep-rooted hate and some envy, borderline jealousy in some of these dudes' picks, man, because the way they pick and the things that they say, they can't give you a real good breakdown as to why they feel like a guy gonna win. They just say it. Fatsy throw, that's what they hoping Loma is, you know what I'm saying? But I think Dev gonna scalp him. Do think it's gonna be a competitive fight because Loma ain't gonna lay down. He noticed his last opportunity, I believe, at having a shot at all the titles, And you got to think he didn't even have to do none of the heavy lifting. All he had to do is really fight some tune-up type fights, according to him and his team. So he gonna try to fight till you can't do nothing with Dev. I don't think he could too. I think Dev would piece him up. I do. Right, cool. See, he gonna raccoon him up, D-man. He said he gonna hit him with a heavy dose of that raccoon. About pro skills, we say a proper raccoon. A proper raccoon. Devin gonna get him. Yes, he throw. I think I'm rooting for Dev, man. Dev gonna handle business because they doubting him, know what I'm saying? And he's very disciplined, man. His discipline is very underrated, man. And he's hard to knock off his game plan as well. Like you gonna have to come up with a very smart game plan to get him off of his. You know what I'm saying? He damn sure coming to fight, and he don't play no games about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna scrap. Them judges already got him up 3 rounds, right? And man, it's crazy. He can't take no rounds. Oh hell no coasting, Josh at all. He got to fight with like a sense of urgency. Like he got to fight like he down rounds already. If that makes sense. He got to fight like he trying to take everything. He got to fight as if he's the challenger. If that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? I think that's what's real. I think bro got to fight like he the challenger. He got to come out there and take it from Loma, man. You can't give it to him, bro. You got to come out there and take it. And then I don't think it's going to be easy. He ain't going to go without a fight, man. He ain't going to go down easy, man. Give him a pumpkin head. You see Dev scared of boxing. Well, how good he looks versus Loma. We don't need a nail biter type fight. Absolutely not. 817. A nail biter is going to be exactly what it is. The wrong kind of fight. A nail biter could mean a potential loss. He got to be clean. He really got to swim without getting wet a lot, and he got to do it against Lomachenko. Got to. Ain't no in between, bro. Ain't no in between. I'm right with you, 817. That mentality right there, you got to like make some people be like, hold on, man. What we was talking about again? You know what I mean? With that, we might have to hold up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he did Canlosa 4 rounds down from the jump. Right. Get what I'm saying? Facts, C-Thrower. Facts, bro. Facts. And I believe he can do it. You get what I'm saying? I believe he can. They've been fasting. You come over, you're going to have some hammers. I'm telling you. D man, I'm very hopeful that he's able to make this weight in a way that's somewhat healthy for him. You get what I'm saying? As healthy as possible, so he can go out there and perform. I don't want to see him look depleted on the scale again. That last one looked scary. You know what I'm saying? But even though I knew he was going in there with cambosis, it still looks scary. Like I don't want to see him look like that on the scale again. So I hope he could find some balance in between and not look that way again. Struggling to adjust. We need to see him dominate, leave no doubt. All facts. 817. No, absolutely no doubt. He gotta go out there and put fisticuffs on, bro. You know what I'm saying? He gotta go out there and be mean and nasty to dude, yo. Got to. Ain't no middle ground with this dude, man. Beat him up and beat him up good. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's gonna go to the judges, make sure his face beat up. Make sure some blood being shown. Like you get what I'm saying? It got to be, bro. Got to happen. Don't be like again, man. Like more than likely, Loma gonna find a way to navigate and survive, man. So I think in doing so, he really could put a whooping on him. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the queen, Miss Joette. Always putting that color in the chat. Much love and appreciation, Queen. She says, thanks for coming on so late for us night owls. Absolutely, man. I love the boxing. And I love talking with the good old family. Salute to the queen.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
All right, look good in his weight loss. Good. That's a good sign, D man. That's a good sign because I'm hopeful for him. Even though I'm about to get on his ass a little bit. I'm about to get on him a little bit. And again, it ain't for his pick, though. But I'm going to get on him a little bit. But he do look solid. Y'all give me 2 seconds. I'm here. My bad. Appreciate y'all. Punch the like button one time if you haven't. We're going to continue cooking. Again, I'm going to play this real quick one more time for anybody in here. It's real short.
Okay, you sparred Devin Haney. You beat Lomachenko. Bob Arum just told me they might fight each other. Who wins that one, in your opinion?
Yeah, I know it, man. I know how this business goes, man. Lomachenko.
Why?
Why? Because they're not Teofimo.
No one beats Loma?
No one beats Loma.
Except
nobody beats Lomachenko. Nobody. I mean, I've been in the ring with the man. He's smart. He has so many different tactics that I never even thought of that it's possible. And I absorbed it. I mean, I picked it up right away. I started adapting. I mean, in that fight, you can see that we both dip at the same time. You know, it just started to be, we were in sync after that. And I think that just catching a lot of things that this guy has. He has dirty tactics. He has clean tactics. Overall, he has the experience, and I don't think any of them are ready for that.
Now, that he's ready for. The only thing I will agree with out of what he said that Haney got to be prepared for is the dirty tactics of Loma, because he's going to do that, and you know he's going to do it because Devin Haney even alluded to it in one of his interviews. He said, stop being so dirty, stop, fight clean, like learn how to, he basically getting the word that that's what Loma is working on in camp, trying to find a way to be dirty in the fight. And that's crazy that he getting word already. And you hear what Teofimo said. I do agree with him there. He do got some dirty tactics. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of that stuff is when he doing the infighting, the inside. He do these little sneaky little tactics and to get shots off. And it's going to be important for Haney to really be prepared for that, because I'm pretty sure he's going to bring some of that out, especially if he find himself getting hit with a steady dose of a jab. He going to be frustrated. He definitely going to do some dirty tactics. They're just going to have to be smart enough to be ready for it and be able to, you're going to have an answer for that, because that could be a real key in the fight. You know, how he allowed Loma to fight in the inside. If it's going to be any type of action going on in the inside, he's going to have to be smart, which is something I think he can do, because, again, one of his best aspects to his boxing game is his discipline. Like, again, a lot of people don't speak about that enough. Like, people recognize and they understand that he's a gym rat, right? He's staying at gym. But you got to think, he applies that similar mentality to an actual fight when he's fighting. You get what I'm saying? He's a very, very disciplined fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's like he's stubborn in that regard. Like, he does very well at sticking to the game plan. It's like Earl Spence in a sense. No, not in terms of fighting style, just with that mentality in terms of sticking to that game plan and not deviating from it, and believing in the game plan and knowing how to execute said game plan. Like, that's where Haney is. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at him. So, again, man, I don't care who these guys pick in terms of who they think gonna win. That's all good. Your opinion is your opinion, the same way mine is mine. But at least I got some type of a breakdown as to why I think these dudes will win or lose. Whereas these guys, he say stupid stuff like because they're not Teofimo. I don't think nobody can beat him, and because he got so many tactics, and I don't think they're gonna be ready for him. Man, shut up, man. You wasn't really ready for him, bro. If Loma would have been fighting from round one on, this would have been a much different outcome, bro. We'd be having a much different conversation right now. He was getting pieced up, losing round after round after round, and then came alive in the 12th or something like that, the 11th and 12th. All right, ended 11, one of them, and then the 12th round, I think he closed it out strong. But other than that, after that first 5 or so, 6, man, Loma turned up 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what I'm saying? Loma was doing work, so it looked like a much different fight. And again, man, one could argue, man, like I've been saying, if he started so much sooner, be a much different result, man. Much different result. But that's in the past. He got the win. I picked him to win. But again, that was when he ain't looked that good since, should I say. He ain't looked that good since fighting Loma. So the explosiveness is just not there. And now you mix that with the new weight class, and you got more dogs up there, bigger guys, stronger guys. You know what I'm saying? Dudes is punching harder. it's a recipe for disaster. And then you counter the fact you add in the fact that this dude mental is definitely not where it need to be. Nah. I want to see how long he gonna last at 140, and it's gonna be a sink or swim kind of situation for this dude. And it's gonna be interesting to see how he really deal with Josh Taylor come June 10th. Because again, you talking about Loma and his dirty tactics. Josh Taylor is another fighter that you about to go up against, and kudos to you for taking that fight, because I didn't see that coming. I almost thought that was fake news when they was saying they was gonna fight. So kudos to you for fighting him. But the difference is he's a dirty fighter, but he's a much bigger and stronger dirty fighter than Lomachenko. So again, the infighting could be very problematic for Teofimo Lopez when he get in there with Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor got a better punch. I think he hit harder, obviously, at 140 than Teofimo. At least he looked like it. You get what I'm saying? He looked like he hit a bit harder. I ain't gonna say no crazy punch or nothing like that, but Josh Taylor could hurt you and get you out of there. He could crack a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And you mix in the fact that his infighting is he fights better in the inside than Teofimo, and he's physically strong. When I learned how strong physically that Josh Taylor was when he went in there against Regis Prograis. When he went in there against Regis Prograis, you learned how physically strong Josh Taylor was, because he was the first fighter to be able to knock Regis Prograis off his square, knock him back, and kind of win the battle in the inside. Nobody else was doing that to Regis up until that point. And still to this day, you still have not seen another fight where Regis Prograis was getting back down in the inside like that and being outworked in the inside. You know what I mean? You just out hustled in spots. You've never seen that except when he went against Josh Taylor. And Josh Taylor does those same type of tactics and that infighting against Teofimo. Trouble in paradise, buddy. Trouble in paradise. So again, Teofimo athleticism is only going to take him so far. And why I say that, because he's a fighter that relies heavily off his athleticism and natural ability. You know what I'm saying? Natural athletic ability. But against Josh Taylor, because I expect Josh Taylor to look like his best. I don't think he's going to be the Josh Taylor that fought Jack Catterall. You get what I'm saying? So I think in that being the case, he's going to have to come with his best, and I think he will. You get what I'm saying? And Teofimo he got a real fight. They both got a real fight, because I believe Teofimo going to try to rise to the occasion. So I think he ain't going to lay down, because he ain't no sucker and he's not without skill. But I think ultimately Josh Taylor can wear him down the stretch and start to separate late in the fight. That's what I think. I think Teofimo can be competitive throughout the entirety of the fight. But I think where Josh Taylor could win this fight is in the back half of the fight, where he could create the most separation and really make a case for winning. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see. Some people say he could get stopped. I could understand that. But I think he's going to find a way to go to distance. I think this fight goes the distance, but I think Josh Taylor beats this dude. And it could be closer than what some might think, but I see this dude competing. But the fight is going to get very interesting in the back half. I really mean that. You let them first 6 rounds go, the back half of the fight is going to get real interesting between these dudes, because if he start to fatigue, and you know he got a tendency to slow down a bit at the back end of fights and drop his hands a lot. That start to be, he kind of try to do it as if you being comfortable, but you can see through that if you smart. And I think Josh Taylor got the IQ and the smarts to pick up on the difference between a guy being comfortable and dropping his hand on it as a bad habit, as opposed to a guy being tired. And that's the reason he's starting to drop his hands more. So that's something that I think he could pick up on down the stretch too. Chop, what's good with it? Chop, at one point it could be Haney. Yeah, it could be. Listen, it could be one of them fights. It's not no automatic gimme fight, but that's why you want to see it. But again, I really got faith in Haney in this one. I do. You know what I mean? I think the discipline, that's key for me. And when I can't wait to see the fight, because it's going to play out that way. You're going to see the level of discipline that he display. That can be one of the contributing factors for him creating separation in these rounds. You get what I'm saying? Like discipline. You get what I'm saying? And when you find something that works, being able to do it repetitiously, you know what I'm saying? Find a number of things that work early enough, doing repetitiously, where you could create separation early in these rounds where they can't try to take it from you, because that's what my concern is. him asking for extension. Devon, salute family. Appreciate you pulling up. Fate, what's good with it, my bro? Pulling up on this late night cook. What's good with it, Taylor? Taylor got that strong skinny. I'm telling you, King Judah, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? Appreciate all y'all bros pulling up on the late night. Taylor did rough, nasty. He will take every advantage he can, and then some, right? Because you're gonna have to hit him with something and sleep him. Ain't gonna be Taylor on points, and that's where the fight 817 is very tough for the kid. That's where the fight becomes very, very tough for the kid. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you gotta be an outboxer and you gonna be in there with a guy that I think can box with you. You get what I know can box with you. I don't think I know. Then he can fight too. That's the thing. Josh Taylor got a little bit nasty in him. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo, you be trying to be cute, and I think that could backfire. You be admiring your work too. Pac-Man, ATL, tell you what's good with it. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. Hello, world. Salute to you, Brody. Appreciate you stopping through. Yeah, y'all, this is a little late night cook, man. It's a little boxing conversation, not a love for the sport. Yeah, man. Ain't nothing wrong with picking who you picking, but just you better hope it pan out. Loma got better feet than Haney, in my opinion. I feel you, Mike. I feel that. I feel you. He is tricky with that footwork, right? Dude got that a couple angles that he do like to use. You know what I'm saying? That could be a little puzzle for Haney to figure out. But like I said, for me, through discipline and fighting smart is where I think this fight is going to be won for this dude. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to have to be nasty with this guy. You get what I'm saying? You just can't transform and all of a sudden be no power puncher, right? But you want to be nasty in this fight. Get what I'm saying? Ain't nothing where you're going to have to swim without getting wet, but you're going to have to make it count. I can't stress that enough. That's why I keep saying that. Like, I just starting to feel like, you know, do ask for a contract extension. You say no. And then you out here telling people publicly to bet on Loma. Like, it's seem like the writing on the wall. Like, you know something we don't? Why? And not only that, you said betting on Loma is the safe bet. Like, that's the safe bet. Like, you get what I'm saying? So, let me just so I put this in perspective. The guy that, based off their own words, he fought a Nakatani, Richard Comey, Nakatani, and Jermaine Ortiz, right? You called those tune-ups, and you said the dude came from the war, and he might not be the same because he came from the war. So let me just so we clear. I just want to understand Bob Arum for a second. So you're telling me the guy that's coming on 3 tune-ups, and then when he got to look at Devin Haney face to face, he called him a heavyweight. Then he told y'all he needed more time for him. You get what I'm saying? Fought these 3 tune-up fights in a row, still needed more time. Called Devin heavyweight. You get what I'm saying? In his last fight, you know what I'm saying? By y'all own words, a tune-up, basically a prospect, right? And Jermaine Ortiz, you went tooth and nail with this kid, and salute to Jermaine Ortiz because he looked like a hell of a young fighter, but you pretty much went tooth and nail with him, and you didn't look nowhere near your best. Everybody feel like you're slowing down to the point where they already building excuses in for you to lose already against this kid. So you factor all of that in. Then you look at the Devin Haney, guy that's undefeated, that's coming off the 2 bigger wins, our biggest wins of his career, despite the level of opponent that, you know, or level of opposition Kambosos presented. The fights, you know, still stood for something. They were big fights, meaningful fights, right? So the guy that's undefeated, damn near 30-0, I believe he's 29-0. That guy coming off 2 wins where he whitewashed the guy and then beat him up the second time. I mean, he's looking his best. He's not the safe bet. But the other guy that ain't been looking to, that's the safe bet. Why is that the safe bet is what I want to know. Why? You get what I'm saying? Do you know something we don't know? I feel like they're writing a little bit on the wall. I think they really gonna try to take it from him. I don't feel like I'm drawing up no conspiracy or none of that. I think they really, if they can, they're gonna try to take it from him. I think it's gonna be up to Dev Haney and his mentality and the game plan that they draw up as a team. You're gonna have to execute that. You know what I mean? 2 times over, man. He gonna have to make this fight like look like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, this is a fight where I told y'all not to put this dude in there with me, and now look, got to make it look like that. Ain't a bit like that. Get in the trenches with Taylor. Nope. Nope. I said the angles and the strategy infamous game plan against Haney, right? And I think that's going to be where he's going to try to win the fight at, or he's going to try to control the fight to a certain degree in that area. Anybody do believe like when convinced that I don't think the jab clinch will be enough. Nope. Just gonna go in. He gonna have to go in his bag some more. And one thing, I was just watching some film today. Literally, like, you know, I love going back watching old fights. You always pick up other stuff. Now, I mean, I went back and watched a few Haney older fights. Not even older fights, like his last few. You know what I'm saying? Went back watching some highlights and some things, man. He do some real good work to the body, man. I seen him freeze some guys up with some real good body work. And like I said, despite people trying to make it seem like he can't punch, bro, the man, he do some real good work to the body. Just go look at some of them fights. I think it was the Jojo Diaz fight that went back, even the Kambosos fights. Look at the areas where he worked into the body. He did some real work to the body that was good. Like, Kambosos got to a point in that fight. He didn't want to get hit with what was coming back at him. He wasn't enjoying that at all. He looked like a dude that was getting punched by some pillows to me, because he damn sure was retreating and resetting and some more shit, taking a little jog around the block. Haney was on his ass, man. I like to see that. Like, he gotta be nasty like that with Loma. Treat Loma like that. And I know Loma ain't Kambosos, but you get what I'm saying. Mentality wise. Excuse me, y'all. You come in here to dog him, man. Come in there and a dog him. Dub, right side. What's good with it, Brody, man? I don't know if you heard me, man, but much love and appreciation in that Cash App too, man. Having being Loma in the fix you talking about, yeah. Man, Orlando, what's good with it, family? How you feeling, bro? What's good with it, family? Appreciate y'all pulling up on the late night. Just want to have a little boxing build with the family, man. Talk a little about saying. Y'all smash the like button, sub to the channel, sub to the Brody Mike Biggs if y'all haven't. And salute to everybody in the building. But yeah, man, dub, man. I ain't trying to be, I don't do conspiracies and none of that. I'm just thinking, you know, just and I'm just throwing that out there, just something to think about, right? Like, I don't want to pass this off as something that's guaranteed to happen, but I just feel like the energy around this fight is it's crazy. It's a little weird, man. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. And again, I'm glad Haney quiet. You don't need to be focused on nothing but Loma. Go in there, draw up the best game plan, because this is the biggest fight of your career. This is a fight that you said you wanted for years. So you can't let this boy beat you. You can't let this man beat you. You can't. Go in there and take it from him, man. I'm rooting for you. I'm buying your pay-per-view. I hope it do great numbers. You know what I'm saying? I hope it do amazing numbers. But we gonna see. We're going to have to see. We damn sure going to see. Let's see, female, man. I don't know. You got to get your mind right. You don't know. I mean, you betting against Haney. You betting against Tank. Keep the black fighters. You mad because Haney getting better? Like, I don't get none of this. The difference between, like, you know what's crazy, that his pops claim the reason that he lashed out has something to do with Haney and the treatment Haney getting. Who is Haney's favorite? Like, yeah, like, come on, he ain't getting no preferential treatment. Yeah, right. Haney. Yeah, right. They still slighting the man, and he got all the hardware. This dude lashing out because Haney getting some just due. You can't be serious. The difference between you and Haney, when you fought Kambosos, you went out there, got dropped and beat up. You went out there and got dropped and beat up. When you had 12 rounds with Kambosos, you went out there, got dropped, got busted up, got beat up, got your L took, your soul took, your mental took. You know what I'm saying? All that in one night. Devin Haney, on the other hand, he goes in there with Kambosos and he beats his ass. Then you know what else he did? He turned around again, busted Yui, beat his ass again. That is the difference, sir. You out here tripping. Like, it was his time to fight Kambosos. You see the difference, bro? You could complain about the way the performance looked and how he went about the business. The fact remains is he beat him, sir, and you did not. Now you out here whining. You're out here whining because somebody else getting credit and you not, and you still living off a Lomachenko win, thinking because you beat him, nobody else can. Like I said, I have to remind you that Orlando Salido did it first. I have you know, if you doing it second, it's cool. You're not rooted for you, and I picked you to beat him, but he did it first. And just have you know, him doing it first is more impressive than you doing it second. You get what I'm saying? And then if you really want to be honest, when Loma really decided to fight you back, it was almost one-way traffic because he was beating your ass. I remember that clearly. You get what I'm saying? So y'all know I love boxing, man. I don't hate no fighters. I don't hate on no fighters. I just call people out for their bogus arguments, and I'm attacking his bogus ass thoughts right now. It's not him as a fighter. Teofimo is not without skill. He still is very talented. Now, I mean, he's just not as explosive as he was at 135. I don't see the punching power at 140. I see him having to be an outboxer for that reason, because those guys at 140, the shark-infested waters, those dudes are dogs. And I think those are the fights you struggle with. And we're going to see. I could be wrong. Maybe you rise to the occasion June 10th and you scalp Josh Taylor. We're going to see, though. But as it stands, the way that you move, the things that you say out of your mouth, where your mental is, who you got in your corner as the head trainer, that's a recipe for disaster. Your fall from grace is going to be crazy, because you lose again. You lose again, and even ain't no shame to losing to one of the best in the division. No shame at all. But when you talk the way you talk, y'all isolating y'all, so y'all putting yourself in the corner. You gonna get yourself blackballed out here talking about keep the black fighters. You going off on people, talking about it's your last fight on ESPN. Like, it's like you don't want a good career, huh? You just want to self-destruct right in front of us before you even get back in the ring and let somebody beat you. You gonna beat yourself outside the ring, huh? It's not a smart move, man. That lashing out, that emotional stuff, got to do better than that, man. This dude went from, being, Regis Prograde told him, I'll put you in the hospital. Well, why would he say that? Knowing what I just went through, I almost died. And for what? The fans? Nah, don't work like that. This was the same dude. Then he turned around and say the reason he loved boxing because he could legally kill somebody in the ring. And this dude's to keep the blacks, but then you start talking about Rosa Parks and Jesus and the cross and some more shit. Like, this dude is tripping. And I don't even want to put no mental nothing on you, but you're a guy that is all over the place in your head. It's a party in there. Like, your thoughts screaming at you, and everything that's going on, you spitting it out. Like, you don't know how to, separate, differentiate the shit that you should be saying with the shit that you need to keep to yourself. And that's where you falling short right now. So you putting yourself in a weird position. You talking crazy. It sounds like you going against your promoter again. You already tried this once with the trailer situation. How did that work out for you, sir? How did that work out for you, sir? Are you still fighting for Bob Arum? Oh, all right. But this is my last fight on ESPN. Nah, I mean what I say. Nah, blah, 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 blah. That ranting and raving gonna get you exactly what you looking for. Exactly what you looking for, Goofy. Go ahead and get yourself blackballed. Go ahead and lose a fight, then get yourself blackballed or let go or something. Like, man, go ahead and play. Go ahead and play with your own career like that. Sitting up here talking about the takeover, man, your head, man. Somebody done took over you. I don't know what done took over you, bro, but you ain't moving the right way. You're gonna put yourself in some situations, man. I'm trying to tell you. Man, I can't wait for this King Judah May 20th, bro. I swear I can't. That's damn my favorite, and I like Shakur and Tank, but he'll be chatting. Yeah, Dad would beat him up. I know that. Okay, and again, I love being a guy, a representative of boxing as a whole, and I like all these dudes. So when they fight, I have no hate. I ain't sitting up here banking or wanting one of these dudes to lose. Not even, I ain't rooting against Tio with Josh Taylor. I don't think he pulls it off. And I think that, mentally, Josh Taylor is put together better than he is. Like, you know what I mean? He more where he need to be mentally than this guy here. Joshua, salute, fan. Appreciate you pulling up. Cabran Cabrera gonna KO Pitbull Cruz. Oh yeah, that's who he fighting. Yeah, Cabrera, is that right? Right. Salute to Josh Cabrera, man. Salute to you, fam. Salute to you. Appreciate you pulling up. Smash that like button for your boy. Sub to the channel. Fighters Major, but it's on ESPN, right? I know. I hope it do well, man. I just want to see him win. I want to see the King win 2 times over. Win with your numbers and win in that ring, man. I'm sure I want to be all over everything. I truly believe that 817 on everything I do. On everything I do. So you like an IQ, corny, you went to war with a Sandor, and you extra as fuck. Simple. I'm telling you. Speak. Hey, boy, yeah, Teal mental is mounting, and he's just right in front of us. It's like he's self-destructing, bro. One for real this time. Yeah. No gifts. He ain't getting one. And then look, Agger. Look, bro. You talking crazy right before a big fight. You're talking crazy. Instead of talking and trying to bring buzz to your fight the right way, you talking crazy and trying to seem like you're trying to make enemies. In this boxing game, I don't think you got to look too hard if you want enemies. You get what I'm trying to say? In the world of boxing, like, and that's what it seemed like. That's how he handling his business. Like, he want enemies or something. He want a problem. You don't like it, what you don't like your ESPN contract. You get what I'm saying? You don't like being signed to Top Rank because you was sure when they was pushing you to take over this, take over that, you was loving it. You went out there and got beat up by Cambosis. They just put you in position to succeed. You went out there and lost. And you mad at the boxing world like the boxing world got it out for him. You went out there and got beat up by that man and still bringing up a Loma win. You lost since the Loma win, bro. Matter of fact, you lost right after that, buddy. You know what I'm saying? It's like these dudes is crazy, man. These dudes can't get it together, man. Basket case, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all smash that like button for your bro one time. But yeah, he ain't getting no gifts. He ain't getting no gifts. He ain't getting no favors, I don't think, in my honest opinion, in my honest, humble opinion, against Josh Taylor. I don't think he will get no pass. No, none of that. Sonny, what's good with the family? How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you stopping through. Time to make favorite his ass and he fumbled the bag. Can you talk about it, Edgar? Loved him, yo. Loved him. Now he talking crazy. Get what I'm saying? Talk about ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't here to tear him down, but his pops need to be checking him, saying more than no poppy no, especially if that ain't getting his attention. You get what I'm saying? Let me find out the corner, the voice in the corner ain't registering no more, or he just don't respect it. You ain't supposed to go off on a handle like that. Your pop's supposed to be able to save you from yourself. Talking about edit stuff out. I ain't edit nothing out. You got content creators backing this dude energy, man. That energy is not productive energy. It's not good energy. He putting out the wrong kind of energy, and it seemed like his frustration is directed at the wrong people or individuals. And I think it can only get worse for him. The last thing this man need in front of him at this point, the way he been talking, is a camera and a microphone. That's the last thing he need, yo. The last thing he need is a camera and a microphone in front of his face. Because he gonna talk crazy. And I said this before, you give a clown a camera and a microphone and sit back and watch him perform. The only thing he missing is a damn red nose and the shoes, bro. I'm telling you. Gotta save these. You gotta learn to save your son from himself, bro. He went out there. He about to self-destruct right in front of everybody. What he gonna do? A loss? Mentally, what is a loss gonna do to this guy right here? A loss. Seriously. Dude really dug. The hell was 6 feet. This boy dug a 10-foot grave and he about to put the dirt over himself with the shovel. And you about to bury yourself literally, bro. Victory lap told Bob F you and got his ass whooped. Right. Facts, bro. You feel me, bro? Like he come on, T.O. You got to do better, bro. You got to smarten up, fam. Ain't nobody fault you got beat up by Cambosis. This boy went out there, fought emotional, got beat up, and started blaming the fans. Yo, he didn't know who he was mad at. When Regis said the hospital bit, I put him in the hospital, he didn't know if he wanted to be mad at Regis or the fans in that moment. Like, yo, why would he say that? Like, I went out there, I almost lost my life for what? For the fans? Like, yo, for what? The fans? What we do? What we got to do with it, bro? That's between you and Regis. We ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. We ain't got nothing to do with you being sensitive like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? He will just bury himself for facts, bro. That's exactly what he doing. He need camp in the mountains, no camera access, and his daddy in rehab while he trained. All real talk, all real spill, bro. Real spill. His dad just be going off the handle too much. He gotta be, something's up with him. Ain't nobody just that loose with their mouth. He say anything, bro. His dad just say anything. He act like he's some type of master breaking down fights or something. Bro, seriously, I'm telling you, El. Yeah, I knew Zepeda was getting a stoppage. I don't know if y'all heard me say that. I knew Jaime Arboleda was getting stopped. I seen the way Chris Colbert stopped him. I knew Zepeda was going to stop him. They like a chump, not a champ. After Loma, right? He turned straight diva on us, Edgar. Turned straight diva on us. And then gonna blame us for Regis threatening you with a hospital trip visit. Know what I'm saying? You gonna get sensitive with us like we did it. We ain't did nothing to you. Somebody tell Tio we ain't throw a single punch when he went near. That was just him and Cambosis. We ain't do nothing but watch. And we was rooting for you, bro. You went out there and got beat up. Nah, matter of fact, I'm lying. I wasn't rooting for him at that point because he turned diva on us, right? I wasn't rooting for him. Cambosis went out there and got that dub. You know what I'm saying? You don't get the knockout right. I don't see him getting no knockout. I just don't see it, yo. I don't see it. I don't see him knocking Josh Taylor out. Josh Taylor got some grit and some dog in him, too. Look at the way Regis had his eye and he fought through it, yo. Like, 140 is going to be very, very tough for you, my friend. My friend, you better go call Ryan. You better get Ryan number and fight him. Trying to tell you at the Josh Taylor put them paws on you better go get Ryan number and y'all better find a fight. You better fight him. Trying to tell you, get your get back. See if you could beat King Ra. Know what I'm saying? See if you got some smoke for King Ra. I will sign him just to pass his ass around and continue his info, win, lose, or draw. Talk to it. Know what I'm saying? Facts, Edgar. Know what I'm saying? Salute to my bros in the chat, man. Smash that like button for you, bro. Teal probably got to show you. Like, dude, probably. Teal, look at him. But you could tell, though. It looked like he was about to get right on and say some BS, yo. Like, he's just about to get on and say some BS, man. But again, this ain't no slight of shade to Teofimo, man. It's just it's what it is. He better be focused June 10th, bro. He better be focused. I don't want to hear no story come out in training camp, out your training camp, talking about you out there doing football drills, bro. I don't want to hear you out there doing football drills for this camp. I'm trying to tell you, Josh Taylor gonna beat you up. It ain't about just working hard. It's about working smart. And that's what I question with Teofimo, the quality of work that he's putting in. Like, you probably working hard, but are you working smart? Are you doing the right work? Is it efficient? Is it meaningful work? You get what I'm saying? What you doing in training camp for real, bro? I'm telling you, man, like that don't think we forgot that do I still got it line. We ain't forget you said that. We ain't forget you one fight removed from asking, do I still got it? In the actual ring with the camera on you, talking about you ain't mean it. You was just playing. You knew where the cameras was at. This dude just be tripping. He talking about he knew where the cameras was at. Yeah, all right. You was dead ass. You look sad as hell in that ring. He about to start already. I'm telling you, like, he about to start a live, man. Who, Haney? Haney ain't did nothing. Haney can't fight, man. These guys, look.
Okay, you sparred Devin Haney. Look. You beat Lomachenko. Bob Arum just told me they might fight each other. Who wins that one, in your opinion?
Yeah, guys can't beat. I know how this business goes, man. Lomachenko.
Why?
I know how this business.
Why? Because they're not Teofimo.
No one beats Loma?
No one beats Loma.
Except you.
Nobody beats Lomachenko. Nobody. I mean, I've been in the ring with the man. He's smart. He has so many different tactics that I never even thought of that it's possible. And I absorbed it.
You know he made this up on the fly.
Different tactics that I never even thought of that it's possible. And I absorbed it. I mean, I picked it up right away. I started adapting.
I mean,
right away. In that fight, you can see that we both dip at the same time.
Right away.
You know, it just started to be, we were in sync after that. And I think that just catching a lot of things that this guy has. He has dirty tactics.
His damn left and right hand was in sync with your eye.
And I don't think any of them
tagging you in your jaw. That's what was in sync. After he started fighting, the only thing that was in sync was his fisticuffs to your jaw, to your jawline and your eyes. That's what was going on, bro. If you remember the fight, Tio, I do. Facts, fate. That's what I said. 817. He running around here acting like bro ain't already get his scalp took by Salido. He got his scalp took by Salido, bro. We already know. We hit, bro. And he He called my boy a groupie too. Let me play this for y'all. Yeah, Salido put them paws on his ass.
Yeah, he's the guy now because I left. Well, that you think that, yeah, he's the guy now because I left. Well, who would you say?
I don't know. You got to give it to Devin Haney. I'm real about that shit. I'm not going to hate on Devin about him winning all the belts. Hey, he's the guy at 135. Congratulations. What do you want me to say? Yeah. You know?
Congratulations. What do you want me to say? You know?
But he's fighting a tough guy, Lomachenko.
Fighting a tough guy.
Lomachenko, bro, is exhausting, man. He's an exhausting fighter. Because it's more than just the technical part that he does. It's more than that. And Devin Haney's going to get a little bit of a taste of that going in that fight with him. Yep.
Where it is.
Devin Haney's going to get a little taste of that going in the fight with him. Of course, you're going to big up Lomachenko at every opportunity you get because you beat him. You get what I'm saying? So if you want that. Of course, you smart enough to at least know if you shitting on Lomachenko and you beat him, then what that say about your win. So of course, at every opportunity, you're gonna talk about how good Lomachenko is, and you don't think nobody else could beat him but you. And then you're gonna be sitting there looking stupid with them little hidden teeth, looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? When he lose, you know what I'm saying? Your boy Devin Haney, now you jealous. That's what you want to hear. You, what do you want me to say? Congratulations. Well, I don't want you to say nothing, bro. Ain't nobody asked you to congratulate him. You ain't have to. Yeah, facts. He gonna call my boy one. Right, watch. Listen to him.
You know, Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson lie in that mix.
Bunch of groupies. Sorry. Yeah. I know Shakur gonna talk some shit after this, because he always do. But, hey, you know, bit of a taste of that going in that fight with him.
Yep. Call my boy a group.
Where it is, you know, Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson lie in that mix.
Facts, 817.
Bunch of groupies. Sorry. I know Shakur gonna talk some shit after this, because he always do. But, hey, you know.
Right, bro.
I wish those guys nothing but the best, though. I wish them nothing but the best. I think where they lay is where they want to, you know. One thing I know about Shakur, he loves to fight, you know. That's always been his passion. I mean, me and Shakur have known each other since we were 12. You know, I mean, Shakur even seen me cry in the back when I lost in the finals of junior national Golden Gloves. You know what I mean? And he picked me up then. So I'll always carry that with you know, respect. You know what I'm saying? Wishing Shakur nothing but the best. I think.
See, you going to get up here and slight him. But when your ass you got your ass whooped in the amateurs and you was back there crying, he wouldn't try to big you up. You know what I mean? Lift your spirits after you went out there and got your ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna go out here and call my boy a groupie? Disrespectful ass. Say let's fight. Don't call him no groupie. Say let's fight. Say that. Say let's fight. Say let's fight. You know boxing is his passion. Yeah. Say let's fight then. Don't say groupie. Say let's fight. Ain't nothing about him no groupie, man. I ain't here to protect no fighters. They could talk they trash, but make it realistic, yo. Ain't no groupie. He'll beat your ass. I know that. You get what I'm saying? He be talking out the side of his mouth. And then Dad was in his face. He was uncomfortable, Edgar. Know what I mean? Yeah, facts, Johnny. All facts, bro. Yeah, right. Facts, all facts. Him and his pop still talking about they was undisputed, bro. Stop it, Shakur. I'm telling you, he'll beat him up. And it might be on cuts, Edgar. It really might be on cuts, bro. It really might be on cuts because he got that scar tissue around the eye. Remember how he was looking in that Kambosos fight? Shakur have his shit cut up, I believe. So if mess around, stop that fight on cuts. I'm dead serious because he'd be piecing him up.
Shakur will be the guy that gives, if anyone, a problem to Lomachenko will be him outside of me. And I don't think Devin Haney would do it, though.
You don't think Devin Haney would do it, but you think Shakur would give him a good run. Man, so some heartstrings with some old shit when he was 12. Don't compliment me after you say some hot shit. You get what I'm saying? With your little soft ass, you know what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? Talk to him, man. Get my boy gonna punch on him, boy. Facts, 817, try to make people feel you. Nah, bro. You just call my boy Groupie. Ain't trying to hear none of that. Say let's fight then, since you want to talk.
I'm just look like I'm a straightforward guy.
I'm a straightforward guy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, say let's fight.
I don't hate you, Shakur. I wish you nothing but the best.
Listen to him.
You're looking great.
Listen to him.
Yeah. I'm just look like I'm a straightforward guy.
I like
it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't hate you, Shakur. I wish you nothing but the best. You looking great. Keep it up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, for Gervonta Davis, keep it up. Do what you gotta do. Now, if you want to face me, that's a whole different story.
Man, if they want to face you, it's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? He's crazy. This dude is tripped out, man. From these cats, I'm telling you, 817. Miss B, salute. Appreciate you stopping through. Smash that like button for your boy. Sub to the channel. If you haven't, come rock out with us. Straightforward. Why you duck down, huh? Facts, right? Facts. But man, look, so that was him calling Shakur a groupie, calling him, and I think he called him and Dad some groupies, but it's all good trash talk. It's a little trash talk. I don't crucify him. I like it, but I would much rather to see him fight. Said Comey is mixed and Victor is Brazilian. You know, cloud chasing, name dropping. Yeah, man, facts. 817 didn't try to. You see how he tried to compliment him at the end? Nah, but Shakur is, just keep looking great. Keep doing what you're doing. Shut up. He gonna keep doing what he doing. He don't need you to tell him that. He gonna do it. Did you see the work he put in? He's still looking sharp. He's still looking like the guy. You looking like you was the guy. It's the difference. He don't need you to tell him to keep it up. You know what I mean? He gonna keep it up. That's all he know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna play this other one again, man. Salute the Mill City Boxing for the interview, man. For the dope work, great work he did. I'm gonna play another one from Teofimo Pops, man. Salute the Mill City Boxing for the great work. Play this audio, man. Teofimo, listen to his father, bro. Taylor will whoop him. Yeah, Miss B. I think Taylor gonna put fisticuffs on him.
What I'm trying to say is, we didn't mean nothing about when my son said that Top Rank could stay with all their black fighters, because you know what it is. When Devin Haney came into Top Rank and all this, what I'm trying to say is
listen to him. He already sound like facts. He didn't, because he know Haney would have beat him. Right. You know Haney would have put hands on him. You know it. All facts. Salute to everybody in the building. Yeah, smash that like button. This Teofimo Lopez Sr. talking, trying to explain doing damage control for his son when his son lashed out and said, the ESPN, they can keep all their black fighters and things of that nature. Yeah, Haney would have definitely embarrassed him, 100%. Ask himself in the team if he still got it, I can guarantee you that. Right. And his dad, and that's what I was saying earlier, 817. Imagine trying to do damage control and making it worse. Imagine doing damage control and making it worse. It's crazy. Imagine doing damage control and making the joint worse, man.
What I'm trying to say is, we didn't mean nothing about when my son said that Top Rank could stay with all their black fighters, because you know what it is. When Devin Haney came into Top Rank and all this, they're promoting him more than they're promoting my son, and he feels a little type of way. You got to understand this. We're fighting the top dude, bro. And we got to get some respect for that.
Or B-level fight, right?
And he just feels some type of way, they just want to promote, in his mind, the black fighters. You got Keyshawn Davis, you got Shakur Stevenson, you got Baby, you got, so you got all these fighters from Top Rank.
But they're supposed to be promoting these dudes. Do you think you're the only one on Top Rank, goofy dude? You haven't been looking like your absolute best as of lately. You're winning the fights, but they're nothing to write home about. You beat Pedro Campa. You stopped him, who was a soft touch. People felt like you should have got him out of this sooner. I'm not one to say, hey, look, you did what you needed to do in that fight, but you just don't look like the guy that you was at 135. Then you go up against Sandor Martin, get dropped once or twice, and looks suspect. What are you talking about? They're promoting Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Keyshawn Davis, and Big Baby Keyshawn Davis. They supposed to. You know what I mean? Shakur is a champion, a multi-division champion, bro. He was just a unified champion at 130. He's been a top fighter. This would be his third weight class he in. Goofy. You would be in your second, and you ain't looking that hot. And you lost your last fight at 35. I don't understand what he not getting. They still push you, but bro, you push yourself. What are you? They supposed to re-roll the red carpet out for you? You lost already. It's not saying throw you away, but it's like that initial buzz. He's not in touch with reality. That initial buzz of you being a fresh fighter is gone after they seen you lose, bro. It's up to you to reinvent yourself and create that buzz around you again. And how do you do it? With meaningful wins and great performances, bro. Not whining and telling ESPN they could keep their black fighters because they getting their just due. You sound like a spoiled kid, bro. Sound like a spoiled kid, and other people calling you straight up racist. I'm trying to let you live. You sound crazy, though. William Old School, salute, brother. Appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling? I said Teo up to be Tyrone Star. He dropped the ball, and then Teo ran on the plantation. So now Bob got you punishment, man. It's simple, Teo. Simple. Simple. Like, he probably ain't going the extra mile no more, Johnny. You get what I'm saying? He ain't going. And then he tried all of this, Johnny. He tried to burn him. He tried to burn Bob. You try to burn Bob with Triller, trying to chase more money. I ain't knocking that, but look how it worked out for you. You still fight for Bob, not Triller. You did all of that to still have to fight for this man. Now you again trying to burn him again. I don't think it's going to end well for you, bro. I think he really messing his career up. I really do. Right, they come off crazy, yo. They come off crazy, man. 903 Boxing. What's good with it, family? All love to the bro. How you feeling, bro? And then tell you get what I'm saying. Right, though. Right. I feel you. That's what I'm saying. And again, time gonna tell, man. We're gonna see, because he's gonna have to stand on all this stuff, man. But listen to his pops.
That are getting more recognition that my son, Top Rank and all this, they're promoting him more than they're promoting my son. And he feels a little type of way. You know, you got to understand this. We're fighting the top dude, bro. And we got to get some respect for that, you know? And he just feels some type of way, like, you know, like, oh, they just want to promote, you know, in his mind, the black fighters. You know, you got Keyshawn Davis, you got Shakur Stevenson, you got Baby, you know, you got, so you got all these fighters from Top Rank that are getting more recognition that my son is getting, and he's trying to fight the top dogs. So that's just something that he had inside, that he felt like, you know, that he's not being, in other words, you know, that they're not promoting or being appreciated about what he's doing, bro. Like,
what are they supposed to do, though, Teofimo? What are they supposed to do? They got you a fight with Josh Taylor. When some will argue you don't even look like you in the mental shape for a fight of that magnitude. But yet and still, the same guys that you try to burn, the same ones you complaining about, the same ones you telling people it's the last fight on the contract, your last fight for ESPN. It's the same one that got you this fight. What is your, and then what do? They get you a meaningful fight. And just like the entitled hoe, like a little sensitive little boy, what do? You complain about the venue. Oh, they put us in the Hulu Theater. What is that? You better hope you sell that out. You sound ungrateful. You sound crazy, man. You digging yourself a hole. You better hope the Hulu Theater be sold out, bro. You better hope. The way you talking, you better hope. And again, he coming off as entitled, spoiled, ungrateful, and you seem like you really starting to seem like you bigger than boxing, and you not. You keep talking about a Bud Light deal that you bought the Top Rank. Top Rank been around way before you and Bud Light ever been. They gonna be fine, bro. This dude is a goof, man. He's a goof. He's a goof, man. I'm sorry, man. No disrespect, and his father needs some schooling. They both need mentors, bro. They both need mentors. Facts, they do. They do. Yep. And he sent them back to irrelevancy. We're going to see if he able to get this win over Maxie Hughes when he come back. Right. 903, they crazy, bro. All facts. All facts.
This fight with Josh Taylor, they put him in the fucking hula theater, bro.
Look,
like, for real, bro. I mean, this is the fight that's going to put him in the Hall of Fame. This is a big fight, and nobody's even mentioning it, bro. So that's why he's like that, bro.
Counting your chickens before they hatch. Counting your, you know what I mean, or your eggs before they hatch, however you want to say it. You're counting them before they hatch, bro. You get what I'm saying? Facts. They're like,
oh, he got a lot. Put him in the Hall of Fame.
Listen to him. Look where his mind at. They not appreciating,
bro. Like this fight with Josh Taylor, they put him in the fucking hula theater, bro. Like for real, bro. I mean, this is the fight that's gonna put him in the Hall of Fame. This is a big fight, and nobody.
What if they put y'all in the Hulu theaters just so y'all could sell out? What if they try to put you in another position to be successful? So when people look and see that visual on screen, and they look and see it's packed out, it will create the illusion that people really, you know what I mean, unpack the building out. You get what I'm trying to say? What if that was their intent? To make you look good by putting you in a venue that they know or figure you could actually sell out or do good numbers y'all two together. Who knows? But to think that they're putting y'all there as punishment or to slight you, I think you going about it wrong, and I think you coming off as ungrateful. And again, this might blow up in your face. You picked a hell of a time to be trying to out your employer and talk crazy about ESPN or Top Rank, then complain about the venue, talk about ESPN, keep your black fighters. It's just going to keep getting worse. Imagine doing damage control and not doing nothing to control the damage. Imagine that. Imagine it. I'm telling you, bro. He do. Teofimo Dylan, the Top Rank. You get what I'm saying? Facts, Will. Facts. Probably don't even know who he is, though. Dope and dog food. Now, that's most. Right. Always act professor. That's why he's respected. That's all facts, Ms. B. It's all facts. Shower Allah. Salute to the queen. How you feeling, sister? How you feeling? Appreciate you pulling up on this late night cook, man. We gonna cook for a little while longer, y'all. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long, but we gonna cook. We gonna play the rest of this.
He's even mentioning it, bro.
They are mentioning
it. That's why he's
Mr.
like
Machines
that, bro.
Was
he
good
got a lot of shit in
was
this fucking
gang.
chest. And this, bro, and a lot of people is gonna try to put this shit like he's racist or not. Like, bro, my son-in-law is black. You understand?
Facts 903.
There you go. My shit like he's racist or not. Like, nobody's even.
When they play that line, my such and such is black, or I got black friends, that's a go-to line of a racist. No disrespect. Like, you have got to come up with a better one than that, a better example than that. That's the go-to line for racist 101, bro. My godson is black. My step neighbor are black. My step neighbors are black. Like, shut up, yo. Shut up. My sister's baby daddy's uncle is black. Like, yeah. Like, man, shut up. Be quiet, man. Like, it's not about that. He made it about that. Now you got to clean it up, and you didn't do a good job, bro. Didn't do a good job at all. Facts. Jay Grant, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? That's how they be. My best friend is black. You know, my teacher in the 2nd grade is black. What do you mean? Like, my step neighbors are black. You be like, what? Step neighbors? What are step neighbors, bro? That's what they be saying. My step neighbors are black. Yeah. Yeah, facts. They got Shakira and J-Lo. All right, 3 black friends. Right. That's how they coming off, bro. They giving us them vibes. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, J-Lo had to do with boxing. Right. And like they gonna bring more, you know what I'm saying? More odds to the sport. They're definitely not, no disrespect to them. This ain't their lane. You get what I'm saying? Dudes is delusional, bro. Keep talking about Bud Light like Bud Light just turned Top Rank around. I brought Bud Light to Top Rank. Like, so what, man? Don't say that no more, T.O. They watching. You gonna go out here and get beat. Bud Light gonna stop dealing with you. Better stop playing, bro. You out here playing. You better stop playing. Stop listening. You know what I'm saying, T-Ho? Well, let's finish playing this, y'all. Salute to the fam in the building, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up on this late night, man.
Even mentioning it, bro. That's why he's like that, bro. He got a lot of shit in his fucking chest. And this, bro, and a lot of people is gonna try to put this shit like he's racist or not. Like, bro, my son-in-law is black. You understand?
My son-in-law is black.
My daughter got married to a black dude, bro. I love black people, bro. We all love black people. We was raised with black people, bro. I lived in the projects, bro.
Listen to him.
I don't even gotta explain myself because it's stupid, bro. Because you know what it is? The hate is so fucking strong that they're gonna try to put that shit on him.
No, man, he shouldn't have said that. That was unnecessary and it was out of the blue. He did it to himself. We not trying to do nothing. He said it. That sound wild. They could keep you. I want the black fighters. Y'all can keep them. Like, bro, you did that. What are you talking about, Bozo the Clown? I'm tired of y'all's no self-accountability. He said it. Own up to the insensitive comments that he made at the very least. I'm not hearing you say that. I'm just hearing you justifying what he said. He got a lot of stuff in his head. He's mad because Haney got all the belts. He's mad because they're promoting Keyshawn Davis and Big Baby and Shakur. Like, you sound like a little kid. I don't even want to say you don't sound like no girl. No, you sound like a little kid. Sound like a little spoiled, entitled brat. Come on, man. You got to work, bro. Facts, he'll always be his trainer, and that's the bad part. Lons, what's good with it, fam? Till need to get his get facts, bro. All facts. He just got to get it together, man. He talk all nonsense, and I don't dislike the kid. I just wish the best for him. Goofies. They goofies. It's like Dumb and Dumber 2.0. I would really love to see this dude get a headstrong trainer that's going to really work on this dude and polish his game up, man. Make him fix the holes in his game. Make him that much better of a fighter because boxing to be that much better. Teofimo and his A game is an exciting fighter to watch. At least he was, right? You know the potential is there. He's still young. He should be in his physical prime. You get what I'm saying? I ain't sitting here rooting against the kid. I'm just examining him, and this is the reasons right here why I can't pick him to beat no Josh Taylor. It's stuff like this. Him and his pops, and this is the guy that's leading him.
And I just want to emphasize to everybody that's not what they think. It's just a black dude, bro. I love black and shit like he's racist or not. Like, bro, my son-in-law is black. You understand?
Salute the Mill City Boxing.
My daughter got married to a black dude, bro. I love black people, bro. We all love black people. We was raised with black people, bro. I lived in the projects, bro. I don't even gotta explain myself because it's stupid, bro. Because you know what it is? The hate is so fucking strong that they're gonna try to put that shit on him. You know? And I just want to emphasize to everybody that's not what they think. It's just what's happening. And it just happens to be that all the black fighters that are with Top Rank are the ones that they're promoting. Do you understand? So
they supposed to promote them. They're fighters. They promote all their fighters. You sound stupid, man. They promoting up and coming prospects. Are they not supposed to promote them? Dudes is out the Olympics and all types of shit. You talking about Olympic medalists that they promote and they not supposed to promote them? They was promoting the takeover crazy. You fumbled the bag, then try to burn your promoter. And he still did right by you. Then they got you a big fight. And right on cue, you and your dad complaining about the Hulu Theater. Oh, we could have zone on this. They're going to put us in this venue. Next is going to be like they put you in there to lose, right? Shut up, man. All y'all do is make excuses. Y'all delusional, man. Bite down, put the work in, and go out there and beat Josh Taylor. Guarantee you'll get all the respect you need. Go out there and beat him. Use it as motivation. You out here crying. Grown-ass man crying. Didn't you see what being emotional got you against Kambosos? Beat up. Go in this fight with the wrong state of mind. Watch how you get embarrassed, y'all. Watch how you get embarrassed. I'm not rooting against him at all. I'm being honest. My honest opinion. Get your mind right, Tio. The world ain't against you. The boxing world ain't against you. Everybody don't hate you for what it's worth. Just don't hate you. Even though you don't know who the hell I am, I don't hate you. I would want to see you at your absolute best because, like I said, Teofimo on his A game is an exciting fighter, or at least he was. The dude is cool, man. Cut Creator, what's good with it, family? He said he hasn't apologized by now. You know he really feels. Yeah, he is sensitive as hell. He was supposed to at least see how that made people feel, bro. You're supposed to see how that made people feel and understand how your words came across people. And you You got people egging it on, telling you to double down on it. Nah, don't apologize for nothing. All right. It's gonna be your downfall. The actual trainer, high pops won't fire himself like Bill. Right. Yeah, his pops won't. Absolutely not. Got a black friend looking at his facts. You hear him? My son-in-law is black. My son-in-law. My daughter married a black dude. Look how they said a black dude. Black dude. It ain't a black dude. Black is a color. Fool. Get it right. And he also talk crazy sometimes, but not the levels. These guys, yeah, they got like some delusional with them, right? Yeah, the Garcias, right. Angel and Danny, they kind of leveled each other out. Miss B, I was talking about them earlier, Angel and Danny. They kind of leveled each other out. Yeah, Bill was on my boy Helmet. That's his self-disservice, right? I feel like, his dad done him a disservice. Probably would go farther if he parted ways with his pops as a trainer. Me too, fam. 100% I do. I agree with that. I say it all the time. No disrespect to his dad. I don't think he need to fire him completely. I think his dad need to take a back seat and stay around him, because I think his dad truly does care about him, right? And in the game, like it's grimy, it's boxing, you need the people that care about you around. But I think he needs to bring another set of eyes in there for somebody else to train him. Right, yeah, and that lets you know the respect that they got for Shakur. That's why he trying to put it that way. Just say it's mutual respect between competitors, but y'all gonna fight. He's mighty friendly when it come to him. The train correctly for him. It was the reason Teal was on the downslide. Right. All facts, Will. And again, you gotta get it together before it's too late. Gotta get it together before it's too late, bro. Right, he did. And for good reasoning too. And I understand why they say that too. It's a dirty game. But again, y'all, he picking Loma to beat Haney. I ain't mad at that. You know what I mean? He feel like he the only one that could beat Loma, not realizing that, or not at least taking into the account that Salido did it first. But okay. I mean, you got it off. You know what I mean? But again, you beat Loma, turned right around, lost to Cambosis. You know what I mean? And then you beat up Pedro Campa at 140. You didn't look the best, but you looked decent in that fight. You looked solid in that fight. But then you turned around, had a lackluster performance against Sandor Martin, and you struggled, got dropped. Then you was questioning if you still got it in the ring. So again, now you're going up against Josh Taylor. So just think about it. You're going from Sandor Martin, or my bad, you're going from Pedro Campa to Sandor Martin to Josh Taylor in terms of 140. That's a significant jump in skill level, I believe, and just all around fighter. You know what I mean? I think he brings more to the table offensively than Sandor Martin. I think he's stronger physically and has more pop behind his punch than Sandor Martin. He's dirty. He can be dirty in there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's crafty. We got a real fight June 10th. It's up to Tio. And it's up to both guys to see how well they prepare and come out there and execute to determine what kind of fight we're going to get. But I do expect this fight to be a good-ass fight. And like I said, I expect Tio to be competitive throughout the entire fight. I expect it to go the distance. Anything can happen. I hear some people feel like Josh Taylor going to knock him out. Like I said, I feel like it can go the distance. And I think Josh Taylor, with his size and the way he fights, I think from a physical standpoint down the stretch, he could wear Tio out a bit and kind of create separation in the back half of the fight. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to see. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where the fight is going to be. Potentially, it could be a tale of two halves, or it could be like ebbs and flows back and forth all night. Or maybe Josh Taylor could jump out on him early, or maybe Tio surprises and raise the level on the night. You know what I mean? And Tio from 135 show up or something like that. The Tio that fought Loma show up, but that's less than likely. So we're gonna see though. I got Josh Taylor stopping him late. And you see why I keep saying I feel like that's where the separation gonna happen at 88. Salute the 88 Sports Talk. What's good with it, bro? That's why I feel like the separation gonna come in the fight at the back half, the second half of the fight, where Josh Taylor start to try to be more physically imposing possibly. And wear T.O. down some more. I think he could do some damage in the back half. Especially if T.O. slow up. T.O. starts slowing up like he got a tendency to do, which I think is very possible. And then it's going to be interesting to see what pace this fight is going to be fought at early. Like those first 4 rounds be so important because that kind of sets the table, right? I mean, that's that first quarter of the fight kind of out the way. So, you know what I mean? I want to see how they approach the fight for the first 4 rounds for real. I want to see if T.O. be waiting too much. Or, you know what I mean? Is he going to try to be first? You know what I'm saying? Because, again, Josh Taylor got some real size in there, man. He know how to use it. And he's fundamentally and technically sound, man. So, again, and he's a bit stronger than T.O. He can give him some real issues, some fits in there. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to have to see. We're going to see. I can't wait for that fight. But more importantly, May 20th is going to be fun, too. You know what I'm saying? May 20th is going to be fun too. I want to say none of that while I was still in boxing, man. Ali was, you know, he stood for so much more than boxing. Ali truly was the GOAT. You know what I mean? Y'all smash that like button for your bro one time. Appreciate y'all pulling up for this late cook. We're going to probably get to the 2-hour mark tonight, man. I won't keep y'all in here too long, but I will speak on T.O. just a bit more, and I'm going to bring up this little clip from Devin Haney where he was speaking on who he was rooting for in the Ryan and Tank fight. And what he said is something he said real interesting that I wanted to talk about. I kind of wanted to grill him for, and it's not personal. Y'all know I do conversations over here, so I just thought what he said was interesting because of things that he said in the past. Bit of a contradiction on the young king, but it's all good. It's just boxing, it's entertainment. But again, just to wrap up on this portion, as far as when it comes to T.O., we're going to see how he look June 10th. You know what I mean? He's vocal about picking Loma to beat Haney. Don't think Haney can deal with all of these tricks allegedly or supposedly that Loma got. And he think he's the only guy to beat him. Despite, you know, like I said, Salido beating him first, but he feel like none of these other guys could beat him. Then he said, I think he leaned to anybody's, you know, Shakur or something like that. But whatever. You know what I mean? Everybody got their opinion, but we're going to see how these fights play out June 10th. I tell you that. And if T.O. ain't on his A game, he going to be in trouble. It's going to be a long night for him. And his fall from grace could be a bad one. So we're going to see. Mentally, he just don't seem like where his mind need to be to win a fight of this magnitude, but I could be wrong. Maybe this is just him, and it ain't going to affect his performance none. But we're going to see. We're going to see. Then we'll go back and forth. I saw Dog and Taylor. We'll mix it up with Taylor unless he wants to taste the canvas again. Right. And that's why I said 88. I think when the fight gets gritty, I think he definitely got more grit in him. I think definitely got more grit and dog in him than T.O. I think he's more willing to engage and go into the fire than T.O. But let's see if T.O. prove me wrong. But I think when the boxing match starts to turn into a fight, we're gonna have an interesting scrap. You know what I'm saying? I think Taylor could do some real good work in there, and he is dirty. And I could see him struggling. I could see him struggling with the size of Josh Taylor, the tactics of Josh Taylor. You know what I'm saying? I could see it. Josh Taylor got some good experience. He fought some quality fighters, fought that tournament, ran through some of the best fighters in the division. I mean, he's solid good. He's definitely one of the best still at 140. You know what I'm saying? If he'd have still had all his belts, he'd be looking like the absolute guy to beat. But to me, it still looked like Regis is the guy to beat at 40. I think he's in the best position in boxing. He's on man, right? His B Tank is in a blessed position, and I think he's gonna play his cards right. I think he's gonna continue to move smart and make the right kind of fights. You know what I'm saying? So can't wait to see what's next for him. I know he's gonna need a little break, but can't wait to see what's next and what direction you go. I mean, but yeah, Teofimo, focus up because June 10th, you got a real fight on your hands. You can have your opinion about Haney beating, you know, or Haney losing to Loma, but We're going to see. May 20th, we damn sure going to see. But as it stands, you and your pops, y'all say a lot of delusional things, and y'all just don't seem like y'all be in touch with reality all that well. And it's crazy, but let me play the rest of this.
That's why. That's the way it is. That's why he said, if that's what they want, they could keep the blacks. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what he meant by that. Because I'm over here trying to fight Josh Taylor, somebody that nobody wants to fight.
Right, Ms. B.
So I'm taking all the risk. At least give me something, at least give me some props. No, you know what we're going to do, Teofimo? We're going to put you in the fucking hula theater. That's like a smack in the face, bro.
This is a smack in the face.
This is the biggest fight this year. I mean, this is for all the fucking marbles, bro. This is the real fucking fight. And he's doing it at only 25 years old, bro. This is only his 20th fight. All these guys were fighting in Mexico right now at 20 fights. My son is doing it right now live at 20 fights. He's fighting right now to become a Hall of Famer, 2-time undisputed world champion of the world.
It wasn't nobody has ever done. Time.
Even Max Kellerman said it in the Max Kellerman show.
Look,
and you know what? They brought that video down.
You down bad when you bring up Max Kellerman at the random, to try to make a point. Even Max Kellerman said it at the Max Kellerman show. Shut up, boy. So.
That video is private now, because Max Kellerman said, definitely you win this fight, you're in the Hall of Fame. You're inducted for the Hall of Fame. That's what Max Kellerman told my son.
Said it's private now.
And it's out there, bro. Everybody knows this.
This dude crazy.
And it's just not the way we're going to win. It's the way he's going to do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Entertaining the whole.
He said it's not the way he gonna win; it's the way he gonna do it. That's the same thing. Listen to it.
Planet, so the fucking shit. And it's just not the way we're gonna win; it's the way he's gonna do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Entertaining the whole fucking planet, my son. And it's out there, bro. Everybody knows this. And it's just not the way we're gonna win. It's the way he's gonna do it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's not the way we're gonna win. It's the way he's gonna do it, bro.
The fucking shit that he does, nobody understands it, bro. That
stuff he does,
that
nobody
catch and shoot he does. Nobody's seen that shit.
Yeah, you talking about
bro.
Lead him, right? Yeah,
what the fuck is he doing?
Right.
When you're
right, nice
100% mental as there, there's very few people out there that you can consider to be a competition at all. Like you said, when he's 100% mentally, there's nobody that can beat him. A lot of people,
because you know what it is, he stays in the pocket and he sees all your movements. His last fight, because he hasn't, he almost died, bro. He shouldn't even be fighting. He should have been taken off like a year or something just to get his health back. He went right back into the fucking ring, bro, and fought Campa at 140. You know why? Because they were fucking grabbing him. They were grabbing him and grabbing him at 135. We should have never fought fucking Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? He was drained when he fought Lomachenko. He didn't even feel his legs, he told me. Because he couldn't make the weight no more. So you know what? With the Cabozas fight came along.
Died. You hear?
It was about the money. $6 million, bro. Who's gonna say no to that?
Right.
But we thought we was gonna go right in there and fight.
You didn't get $6 million.
They destroyed him. They fucking kept on fucking postponing. They postponed that fight 7 times. You know what that shit did to my son?
I don't know. I think he lied.
That was so unfortunate.
I don't know about 7 times, bro. I think he exaggerated. I think he lying, y'all.
When he was gonna fight in Miami, and he was gonna have all these people, all these fucking celebrities, even Jennifer Lopez was gonna be there. Everybody gonna be there. Come for fucking like a week or 2 weeks before, Floyd comes out and says, "I want to fight you in Miami."
I remember that. I do remember.
Why are you going to do this to a young kid, bro? Like, for real, bro?
Mm-hmm.
So then Thriller said, and the only reason why Floyd couldn't fight June 4th was because he didn't know that the commission and everybody couldn't do the fight because they were going to do my son's fight.
See how you feeling, my bro?
So
I bet you they ain't
Then he had
postponed this
people
fight
do
no
the
7
fight for
times.
Floyd.
He's
So
lying.
Floyd came and chased till Sunday.
He's lying.
Right? So then, you know, Ryan Kavanaugh for fucking Thriller calls me up. He goes, yo, man, we're going to have to postpone because Floyd's fighting on Sunday. And I said, what? No, man. Let's make this a big-ass fucking event. Everybody's going to fly into Miami to watch my son on Saturday, and then they'll watch fucking Floyd on Sunday. He goes, oh, no, man, we can't take that risk.
Right. Right.
I always like building stuff.
Dude,
I always
lying, bro. It said 7 times they postponed the fight.
And my son was ready, bro. My son started crying, bro. I swear to my mother, my son started crying. He says, Dad, I was ready. I was fucking ready. You know what I'm saying? The whole outcome would have been different.
Now he started crying.
Because he was ready, bro.
Because
and
he
they
was ready.
postponed it again like 3 more times. So you got a kid that's over here fucking suffering from because he can't.
That math ain't math, and that don't add up to 7 times. I'm gonna just say that. This dude just be saying anything. That's not me trying to be disrespectful or funny. I never heard that the fight was postponed no 7 times. He just said 1 time, and then he said it postponed like 3 more times. That's 4 times at max, and it's still you add.
Make that weight no more, you know. And he's sacrificing himself, and he's fucking drained out, bro. You know, that wasn't my son in that fight with Cambosos. But he did it, bro. He did it.
I don't know if they say he was
ugly,
drained
bro.
in the Cambosos
Nobody
fight
mentions that shit.
or Lomachenko fight.
Now,
my son's
say he couldn't feel his
knockdown
leg.
was a flash knockdown.
Right.
Keeps
right.
No, it wasn't. He got sat down.
He wasn't thinking about defending
Stupid
himself.
asses. It wasn't
He
a
was
flash
thinking about
knockdown.
himself.
Damn,
You know,
I'm tired of hearing that.
But that goes.
He got sat down. It was a clean knockdown. It was legit. It was clean. Flash knocked down my ass. No, he got it sat down. He got sat down for being careless. He fell asleep at the wheel, being too overly aggressive, and got clipped, bro. Man, I'm telling you, Shower, they concern me, man. I was ready. Why aren't you always ready? You give him, I was ready. I was ready. So he cried because he was ready. And they postponed the fight. Man, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, these dudes something, man.
History, bro. You know, right now we're in a good position where we're gonna take Josh Taylor out, bro. And after that, we go for Prograis. You know?
Now, what's the move? I mean, you have one more fight with Top Rank?
No, listen, man. Listen, people say things out of the moment, you know?
People say things out of the moment. His son is people, y'all.
Rank?
No, listen, man. Listen, people say things out of the moment, you know? We're going to fight with Top Rank until our fucking contract is over with.
Okay.
Which is like less than a year, I think it is.
Program.
So I think we're going to have one more fight, I think, or 2 more.
That's good with
but
it,
we're going to we can't, you know, we have a contract.
Absolutely.
So we have to fight, you know. He understood that he was wrong with what he said, you know, but it has nothing to do with race. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with that. You know, but you can't mention the word black nowadays because everybody gets offended, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a word that you cannot use. And I told him, you know, you got to talk to the media, apologize, and let them know that you had no fucking, like, he didn't say it like in a racist way, bro. He just said it like, you know,
he just said
it's really just focusing
he
on
was insensitive,
the black fighters.
And that's BS. That's a false narrative.
You know,
they never just been only focused on black fighters.
You know, they see that's what people want to see. They love black fighters. I mean, they're the best at what they do.
So I guess, bro,
you know, black people are fucking very athletic, bro. Nobody can beat them. And I understand that, you know, but we get the chance to prove to the world that my son could be the best fighter in the world. And that's all we want, bro. We want the chances. And when we get them, bro, we go for it.
Yeah.
We don't fucking like.
Yeah, that was the end of that. Yeah, well, yeah, he always all over the place, senior. He never stay on point. He always all over the place, bro. Always, dude be tripping. All over the place, dude. And you see where his son get it from, bro. You see exactly where his son get it from. As black fans said, ever go to top rank? Absolutely facts. 88. He just saying anything. Y'all just complaining about other people getting their shine. When you was nothing, it was all about you at one point. Like, I don't understand the dude complaining, man. He said it, whatever. Yeah, right. Yeah, it had some undertones to it, Miss B. It definitely did. Definitely had some undertones to it. He could try to lie all he want. So we gonna see. He gonna see when he got Josh Taylor in front of him, how he gonna deal with it. We gonna see. Because that's gonna be a tough task for him. That's gonna be a real fight. And we gonna see if he can't handle that, he gonna be in trouble. He gonna be in some trouble. Speak rude, right. The way he talk, undertones. But we're gonna see. He gonna have to eat that, and he could have self-destructed. Could have seen him self-destructed his career right in front of us, man. But we shall see, man. But one more thing I wanted to touch on real quick before we got up out of here. Well, two more things real quick, man. Broner had an all or nothing, do or die type message for the boxing world. You know what I mean? He's saying he feel like this is his last chance. So his effort, he said it's time to live or die with boxing. He had this long post for people, on his IG or whatever. So, because he was a no-show. So we're going to see. Hopefully, I always root for Broner. I just hope he don't get in his own way and shoot himself in his own foot. So we're going to see. This is the message that he left. So we're going to see, man. He with Don King. He supposedly had got an opponent now. So we're going to see how this all unfolds for AB, man. So salute to him. I'll be rooting for him. Hopefully he get himself together, man. And salute to Tony Harrison again for opening, turning his gym into like a youth center for the kids of Detroit. That's big moves. That's dope. You know what I mean? And again, this is one more indication to show Tank why he be the face of boxing. Because again, you got your second UFC fighter in a matter of what, a week or so, or days apart, a week apart, maybe. Speaking on Tank name, saying they want to fight him. First it was Sean O'Malley. Now it's Max Holloway. Talking about here like to make a big fight with Tank. You know what I mean? No rehydration calls, though. He don't need no rehydration calls. Tank could piece you up. He probably sleep you within a couple rounds, to be perfectly honest with you. So that just goes to show you the star power of Tank when you got other guys from other, combat sports calling his name. And that's two UFC fighters. It was him and then Sean O'Malley first, now him. I think he beat the hell out of both of them dudes in the boxing ring. Bad. It truly hurt them dudes. Real talk, Tank fights are more exciting than Devin fights. Tank come to deliver that pain, man. It's different. Broner should retire. I think this fight that if he's fighting a guy that I think he's fighting, looks like a winnable fight for sure, man. I just root for Broner because, I root for him as an individual. I know a lot of his issues been self-inflicted, but I root for him to kind of get his mind back right, get a couple more wins and call it a career because I know he got a couple more fights in him, if that. I mean, he got 2-3 more good fights in him. Maybe, yeah. Maybe 2 fights, maybe. Who knows? But I'm staying optimistic. Maybe 2 or 3. But we shall see. First things first, most important thing is getting in the ring for fight number 1 and getting a W. And salute to Super Bad Harrison, man. But, yeah, man. Before we get out of there, I'm going to play this little clip. They want their money. Celebrity, right? Yeah, they do. I'm going to play this little clip from Dev, man, and give y'all my quick thoughts on it.
That's good. I'm rooting for him. I want him to win. With that being said, because I want to make the biggest fights happen. He's showing interest in wanting to fight me. So, that's the guy I want to win.
And the guy that he's talking about is Ryan. He's saying he's rooting for Ryan. He want Ryan to win because he want to make the biggest fights possible. Now, the issue that I had with that is you was already on record with saying you don't really look at him as a fighter. You don't take him serious. You wouldn't waste your time or something along those lines. And you fast forward to today, or more recently, should I say, because this was right before he fought him, obviously. You say you rooting for him to beat Tank because you would like to fight him because you would want to make the biggest fight as possible. So you telling me that Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia is bigger than Devin Haney versus Tank Davis? Absolutely not, bro. Absolutely not. Other people would agree. If Tank said this, Shakur said something like this and was all base, people would grill him bad for it. If he said he thought Ryan Garcia, him and Ryan was a bigger fight than him and Tank, people would be all on his back about it. I just want to be clear about that. I don't have no issues with that. I know he'd beat Ryan ass. You know what I'm saying? But it's a bit of contradiction, and I just wanted to point that out. And it's not no real big deal. Just wanted to go to show you how almost every fighter does this to a certain degree. Say one thing, then say another. They do it. It's just like what kind of mood they in sometimes. That's just what it is. I see it, you know what I'm saying? And he happened to be the one that did it. He went from saying he like a, what he say, exhibition YouTube type fighter, something. He don't take him serious to, he'll fight him because he looking to make the biggest fights possible. But I call cap on that because I don't think Haney versus Garcia is a bigger fight than Haney versus Davis. I just don't see that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it being the case. Couple of comments now. A question. I'm sorry, on his ass. I'm telling you, shower, I'll be catching it. But I only point it out because I just be pointing out the double standards. I think his fans be hearing and catching this stuff too. I just don't think they point it out because they think it makes him look less than, and it really don't. It just goes to show you how none of these dudes perfect, and sometimes dudes say shit and say something else. That's all. It's not even that big a deal to me. At the end of the day, I know when he get in that ring, he fight. But again, when you talking to certain people, it's definitely necessary that you point things out like this, because you'll see the inconsistency in certain fans not wanting to speak on certain things. Like, you went from saying you wouldn't fight him, like downplaying it because Tank was fighting him, to saying like you want him to win because you'll fight him because you want to make the biggest fights in boxing. That wouldn't be one of the biggest fights in boxing, in my opinion. Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia is not one of the biggest fights in boxing. As a matter of fact, nobody's even clamoring or calling for that. They wanted to see this Tank and Ryan because Ryan chased Tank's name for years. Notice I said chased his name because he ain't really want to smoke like that. Well, you know what? Take that back. I think he did. His promoter was holding him back. But he finally got what he was looking for. So, you know what I mean? If it was earlier, it probably could have been worse. But, you know what I mean? We'll see, though, man. But like I said, man, it was very interesting to hear Devin Haney not only say, you want Ryan to win, you rooting for him so you can fight him because you want to make the biggest fights. I mean, it's a little crazy.
That's good. I'm rooting for him. I want him to win. With that being said, because I want to make the biggest fights happen. He's showing interest in wanting to fight me. So, that's the guy I want to win.
Yeah, well, he showed an interest in wanting to fight you, but that interest he ain't show enough. You know what I mean? He talking it. You know what I mean? Because he said after he fought Tank, he was going to you or Tio or something along them lines. And I seriously doubt that if he go anywhere near either one of y'all in a comeback fight, I doubt it. But we shall see, because he claimed he going up to 140 to take over there. So we gonna see. A fact shower, straight delusion. He thought he wanted that smoke, right? But I do get what you're saying. It's a contradiction. You're saying Garcia challenged because he's not. And it's like on one end, when Tank fight him, he's nothing. You downplay him as a fighter and as a talent. But then on one end, you say you're rooting for him because you'll want to make the biggest fights possible. Something ain't making sense. You get what I'm saying? And I just point that out. It's nothing really against that, because at the end of the day, he's a fighter. They all say things and then say other things. I just wanted to point it out. Nobody's perfect. And at the end of the day, he'd beat Ryan up. I know he would. Right, Shower. I think so too. The tit for tat game. Tit for tat game might stop a fight, might stop a big fight from happening out this joint. That's the crazy part. we gonna see how all this shake out, man. Again, man, it's just a little boxing build late night, man. I ain't want to come here and not do nothing today, man. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk briefly about this Williams and Pater card that took place and some other stuff for tomorrow. But again, I'm rooting for AB. Keep yourself together. Get back in that ring, man. Go make the most out of what's left of your career. You got real people rooting for you. Tony Harrison, you a stand-up dude. Salute to you, man, for turning your gym into like a youth center for the kids of Detroit, the city of Detroit. I'm pretty sure that you're going to become a legend in that city, man. And I think you paying forward to boxing, man, you're going to put yourself in a position to win. He's lost $100,000 in money because somebody that he had working on the building just stopped showing up. And somebody he already paid, so that's crazy. The fact that he ain't abandoned ship and kept it going, and he really trying to put other kids in a position, you know what I mean, get them opportunities that he potentially, you know what I mean, had or didn't have growing up. So I wish Tony Harrison nothing but the most success on his gym/youth center. And he a real one for that, man. Salute to the city of Detroit, man. And Tank, man, just keep putting on, man. They gonna hate. Just keep putting on them shows, keep putting them away. You know what I mean? You got UFC fighters continuing to call you out. You had dudes as high as welterweights talking about fighting you. Connor, the contaminated egg-eating Ben, done spoke your name. You know what I mean? Subriel Matias recently mentioned Tank name. Like, you know what I'm saying? Regis Progress mentioned his name several times. Gary Antoine, you name it, they called his name. You know what I'm saying? So Tank is that guy for so many different reasons other than just the numbers. It's just like the attention he bring. Everybody want a piece of that pie, a piece of that bag. You know what I'm saying? So he just in high demand, and they'll take the ass whooping for it. You get what I'm saying? What that meant when he said there's nothing at 140 for me or something like that. Yeah, he said there's no fights at 140 that intrigue him. That to me don't sound good. That again, that's something else that he said that people ignore conveniently. Shallow. Like, I listen to a lot of content, and that's why certain stuff I don't even tune in for no more, because I'd be like, yeah, if it's something with another fighter, they rather call it out in a heartbeat. With him, they don't say nothing. And nobody call him out for saying that. That sound like a cop out. I ain't gonna lie. No fight at 140 intrigue you when they full of dogs at the top. That's crazy. Then y'all said y'all was gonna go up and fight Teofimo, so he's there. So it's like to say not one single fight intrigues you at 140. That threw me through a loop. But you're gonna have to go there because that's what your body telling you. So we're gonna see how it shake out. I'm telling you, Shaw, they be hating on that boy. I think it's way too small for Matias. It might seem like it. Will, but I will always say, and I know you probably maybe muscle and stuff like that, physique. I always say, look at Barrios, man. I think that stationary Matias has some problem. He get hit a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to see, man. We're going to see. I'm just listening to some clean. But listen, appreciate you, Will, man. Appreciate you, bro. Salute the shout. Fact, there you go. Side eyes, right. Javon said, got to name them names. Like Mike said, talk to him, man. Got to. Salute to Javon. 1007. Appreciate you. Appreciate you pulling up, man. It's much love and appreciation. Salute to everybody in the building. Yeah, smash the like button. And Javon, come sub to the channel. If you haven't, come join the family. Appreciate you if you did. And salute to everybody pulling up for this late cook, man. Like I said, man, y'all know our time is normally, Monday through Friday, y'all, we're going to rock out at 4 o'clock every day. Saturdays, the time going to vary around whatever boxing card is coming on. You know what I'm saying? And Sundays for tomorrow, I'm going to try to be on around 12:30, y'all. So I'm going to try to come on early because it's a Sunday. So we're going to keep rocking out, man. Josh, Brad, bring you good fortune and luck. Salute to you, man. Salute to you, man. Salute to everybody in the building, though, man. Appreciate all y'all. As always, man, it's been another dope build. I know it's late. It's about, 1:36 where I'm at. Yeah, going on, too, by the way. Just do it. Like Martin. I'm going to tell her she right over here. She hear you, too. Martin. She flipped the bird with she crazy. But man, salute to everybody, man. Boxing is in a good place. It's always entertainment. You know, I have conversations centered around the entertainment and boxing. It's always love. We support the sport. Warriors of Natasha. Salute night, y'all. I'm gonna run this back. Appreciate you, Shaw, for being here as well, Queen. Much love and appreciation to everybody in the building. Y'all smash that like button for your bro on the way out. Sub to the channel if you're new. We on the road to 10K, and we gonna get there, y'all. We're gonna keep putting in this work. We'll be back tomorrow around 12:30 Eastern time, man. The bill, we're gonna talk about this post-fight. This is a pay-to card, and you know, we're gonna talk about a few other things as well, y'all. So yeah, I already know what it's all about. She knows she like messing with. She a people person anyway, so she like a good joke and laugh too. She can go back and forth with you all day, messing with you about Keyshawn, man. But man, much love and appreciation to y'all, man. And I know it's late, so I don't want to keep y'all in here no longer. Salute to my family, man. Peace and love to everybody in the building. My baby girl said, Keyshawn. You know it. You know she was coming, Will. But salute to everybody, man. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all some rest, man. And I will be chopping it up with y'all at 12:30 tomorrow, man. So till then, man, much love. Get some rest, y'all. Peace. And we up out of here, family. We out.